really, it's so hard to not talk about it. I'm like really sick that every week we have to talk about it. But now he's asked for more time to file his taxes.
I'd really like to quit talking about him too, but he won't quit fucking around, man.
All right, like what a shady piece of shit.
Wait. All right. So I'm breaking the third wall a little bit here. So what we do is we typically just look through the news and decide what to fucking make fun of. We turned on, we flipped up our normal news page, and there is not a picture under the politics tab that does not have his name on it or is not related to him.
It's all about him.
And it's nothing good ever. Like, it's all just about how he's fucking up. And one of the titles is Trump asks for more time to file his taxes. You're the goddamn president, sir. Like,
Well, this is all for more shit because he doesn't want to. He wants to not release his tax return. He doesn't want to make it. He's trying to dodge it still.
that's insane.
He
to
didn't
me.
release him when he fucking was inaugurated.
That.
But it sounds like from that article, it sounds like they're telling him he has to.
Jesus, man, that's
Where's my extension?
right. I don't want to pay it to begin
my
with.
extension.
Yeah. I'd like a receipt.
I don't know. I don't. That's so baffling. I mean, we started talking about this before we turned the mics on. I mean, is the president about to get fired?
I doubt it.
I don't really follow up with too much of that shit.
I don't either because it's so fucking depressing, and all it does is start fights.
It starts fights, and then every day it's something new, anyways.
It-
But we were talking about the difference between how, Clinton was impeached, but he never got removed.
Yeah.
But how I think that Clinton did lawyers. He was a lawyer, so remember when he was like, what did he say? Didn't he say that the define is? That was a Clinton thing, but that was just him fucking with the lawyers back.
Yeah. It's just lawyer speak.
Yeah, it's them fucking with each other. But Trump's not that smart.
No.
He'll just piss him off. I don't think he'll. I don't.
Fake
I don't.
news.
I really don't think he's going to ever get impeached. I think it's like I said before we turned this on. I think it's just too good to be true. It'll never happen.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't want that fuckface Pence. You don't want him.
No, he's no better. Do you know he's like doing like
He's doing Bible studies. Have you
Bible
read about that shit?
Yeah.
It's insane. And it's all like fucking anti-gay, anti-woman. Like he's doing fucking Bible studies in the White House. What? It's 2018.
and women aren't allowed to lead the Bible
They're
study.
not allowed.
And there's women in the Bible study.
They like can't even come sit at dinner.
They're like,
They're like,
okay,
get the
yes,
fuck out
sir.
of here. Now the women can come eat. Jesus.
Now that I finished what I want off this plate,
Where do we live? I can't even believe this is a thing.
we're going back to Bible times.
He's teaching it in the White House.
I don't think you're allowed to do that, right?
Well, apparently they can. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Like, what in your fucking crazy brain makes you think that's okay? Isn't like I didn't hear like the guy that's leading it was wasn't he? He was like extremely anti-gay.
Oh yeah, he's like very like back to like medieval ages about how anti-gay he is.
Like, how you gonna let that fly? You can't do that. No.
Mike Pence is a piece of shit.
And like, who's the third in line?
I don't even know. After Pence,
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you.
dude. After he sees what they've done to him, do you really think he's gonna go against the flow?
I wouldn't be surprised if that dude's fucking hoping he gets impeached so he can get a.
I'm gonna bring Jesus back to the country.
Seriously, man. I know. I mean, it's easy to joke about, but I really think he would just go in there and fucking everything that the Obama administration did with the. He'd start making laws against gay marriage. You know that shit would happen.
Oh, absolutely.
So I don't think we. You don't want Trump to get fired. I don't really want him to get fired.
I just want him to shut the fuck up. I want someone to take his Twitter account away. Like, I want someone else to run it.
How bizarre is it that after we bombed Syria, he was on Twitter being like, mission accomplished? Like, that's so weird to read the president talking about a military attack on Twitter.
Yeah, that's fucking
That's
terrible.
so weird.
Like, not only is that about the most undiplomatic thing you can possibly do, dude, you're pretty much saying that those lives don't matter. Like, mission accomplished? Are you fucking insane? Like,
I can't even get into the serious shit. I can't.
I don't understand enough about it to really
Well,
bitch.
I just don't even want it to, because like there's so many sides to it.
Like,
All in all, I think it was a stupid idea. Again, it's us trying to be the world police.
But
And
then
you
I
know,
saw
one-
like the list of allies versus the people that like, you know, didn't want this, and I'm like, well.
I mean, and it wasn't just us. I mean, England and France were they were rooting it.
Yeah,
They were really pushing it for it more than anyone, and then they just had us go do it.
yeah.
But it's on them too. But you know what I've been seeing floating around in some opinions that I kind of didn't really think about is that did you come fucking bomb us when we poisoned Flint?
Oh yeah, that shit.
Did you come
That's still
fucking
going
bomb
on.
us? Yeah.
Well, they can't.
Well, I mean I get it,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying.
Well, Flint doesn't have oil, so we're not no one's going
Well,
there.
exactly. I mean that's the whole reason behind this. But like we have to be the world. Oh my God! They poison their fucking people. It's fucking Russia. I don't know what to tell you. It's crazy. Shit's crazy over there.
Listen, when you're about to be arrested, you don't think twice about pressing that button.
No, you don't. I know, but it's. Oh, that's why I don't want to talk about it. There's so many different sides to it, and I don't fucking do enough research on it. I'll just sound like an idiot. But
Absolutely. Listen, we're a semi-reliable news
Right.
source.
that's all my 2 cents on it. Is just what a crock
Right
of
now,
shit.
I'm not a big fan, but
What
I
a
don't
crock
know
of
enough.
shit. I don't
Uh,
want to know either.
It's just awful.
Oh, look, it is. Tax filers to get extension after IRS website outage. So what, a couple days? Do they get a fucking 6 months like the president does? October 15th. I wonder if that's the deadline for everybody.
I have
That
no
article
idea.
didn't really say. It must be for everybody. Like, does he get his own private fucking extension? I can't even believe that they're... Again, what year is this? What world is this? The president needs an extension to file his fucking taxes.
The president did a reality TV show. Dude, that's fucking still fucking with me. Like this is the first time like in my lifetime where I've looked at the president and went, "You're not the fucking president."
You know, I think we talked on here before about how he wouldn't show up until like 11 to start his day.
Oh,
I think now they're like you have to get in here. So like now I think they agreed on 9 or something.
Oh no,
Because he wouldn't roll into 11 or noon.
he wanted to roll in at 11. They wanted 9, so I think they settled on 10 or something.
Maybe that's what it was. Like what the
I definitely win negotiations.
I mean,
This
He's
is a terrible
fucking-
deal.
it's probably because he's up all night. That he can't get in there at fucking 7 a.m.
Oh, when you eat that many amphetamines all day.
He's definitely does amphetamines.
Oh fuck yeah.
There's no way. Like, he has to. It just makes sense. I don't know why I've never thought. Well, I used to think he just blew coke all the time from those fucking debates when he was sniffing.
Oh yeah.
But I think he has to be sped out.
Oh, he's
I mean, why is he
absolutely
tweeting at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Because he can't sleep. Can't shut his fucking brain off.
He's not trying to sleep
no.
because he's fucking sped out.
Because he only require 3
He's
hours of sleep.
71, man. Isn't that crazy?
That's insane.
And he doesn't like. He's like just like who? What 71-year-old just stays up all night?
My grandma, like, she's went to bed at 8 o'clock since forever. Why the
Yeah.
fuck are you awake? You're
Just
like
so funny.
slightly younger.
He definitely is fucking. He definitely sped out all the time.
Like
It has to be.
you remember when television wasn't in Keller? Like, chill the fuck out, man.
Yeah, he wants a television to not be in color, too.
Yes. Like, you shouldn't be speeding through this shit, man. Calm down. You need to go put on your grandpa slippers and fucking go take naps, all right?
Yeah, he prefers when there was no color in television.
Obviously. He does look like the Aryan poster boy, doesn't he?
He's a piece of shit.
Wow.
He's don't care. I mean, he's still. I don't know. He's just a fucking piece of garbage.
I don't know, but every time I look at him, I find something new I can
I'd
make
like to
fun
see
of.
someone just beat the fuck out of him.
Oh, dude.
I mean, like really just beat the. And that's sad. That's sadistic of me. But like, I would find great enjoyment to watch someone just pummel his face. I'd laugh.
Or just read about it.
I wouldn't see video. Yeah, I could read about it, but I want to see videos. I want to see pictures of his face.
Just like, I want someone fucking like.
Someone called Joe Biden.
I want to see
That
it on
shit's
TMZ.
so fucking.
Oh man.
First of all, I've never liked Joe Biden anyways. I've always thought he was kind of fucking a colossal dumbass. And this just further proves my point. The president and the ex-vice president were having a Twitter beef.
Yeah.
I don't think we talked about this. This has been a few weeks ago now.
Oh yeah, they were gonna fight each other or some shit.
Like, they were basically like, name the time and place, motherfucker. What did Biden say? Something like, I'll punch him in the face or something.
I don't know.
And Trump was like, I'd like to see you try. You'd be crying on the way to the floor. Or whatever he fucking tweeted. Find the tweet. Let's find the tweet.
Oh Jesus.
Because a simple Google search could probably find it. Trump, you understand. But, like, you're the former vice president, dude. Why are you calling out the president on Twitter to, like, literally, like, fist fight him like you're fucking 15 years old?
Like that's in your like list of shit to do today is fucking tweet goddamn crazy Joe Biden. Crazy Joe. All right.
Yeah, didn't Trump call him crazy Joe Biden? Crazy Joe Biden is trying to act like a tough guy. Actually, he is weak, both mentally and physically, and yet he threatens me for the second time with physical assault. He doesn't know me, but he would go down fast and hard, crying all the way. Don't threaten people, Joe. Trust me. Believe me. He'd go down fast and hard. You're fucking 71. How old's Biden? He's got to be like this around the same age.
Oh, absolutely, easily. Like,
What the fuck? If either of you motherfuckers go down, it could be fatal. Break a hip.
You guys, neither of you are getting back up. You're both fucking 1,000. Where the hell is the fucking Biden tweet? Crazy Joe.
I love that he just makes. I love that his nicknames for everybody.
Crooked
Hillary, Crazy Joe Biden. I mean, for a colossal dickhead, you can't deny he's not entertaining.
Oh,
He knows how to entertain.
he's
I
fantastic.
won't say that. I won't take that against him. Away from him. He knows how to entertain.
Dude,
Where's the Biden tweet? Because
I
he
don't know,
straight
it's-
up fucking called him out.
it's not on here for some reason.
Fucking liberal media hiding it.
Google, god damn you.
Fucking goddamn liberals at Google.
I loved the Biden memes though.
How about the Alex Jones thing? And he's just
Oh,
like, you goddamn
Jesus.
fucking liberal. He was losing his shit.
Dude, he lost
he went to
his
when
fucking
he's like,
mind.
He's like, I'm not part of the Trump. I'm not. What did he say? Hold on. I'm not part of any Trump. What do you say? Clan? Cult. I'm not
Cult.
part of any Trump cult. Fuck Trump. Fuck his family.
Dude, he
I was
lost
dying.
his fucking
I was dying.
mind.
If anyone hasn't seen that video, it's right before he was about to go. He must have just had his cameras rolling, or I don't know how it happened, because he wasn't live on the air yet. But he was freaking out.
Oh, I'm gonna see if I can pull that fucking thing up, dude. Because he lost his mind. Like he was fucking like crying and shit. Damn.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's just not on.
Oh, there it is. Melts down after being cucked by Donald Trump.
Donald Trump shit his fucking pants at the fucking moment of truth and shit all over everybody.
Someone put music behind.
That's
This
my
is
first approximation. I'm not in a fucking cult for Donald Trump. Fuck you. Fuck his family. Fuck all these people. God fucking damn it, man. What the fuck? Is there nobody fucking pure in this goddamn fucking world? See, mean, I'm fucking pissed right now.
I'm with you,
Syria
Alex.
fought Al Qaeda, they fought ISIS, they fought
Right here,
ISIS.
buddy.
That chair,
And
whoever
now
edited this
you
video is
got Mattis
amazing.
and fucking all these people shitting all over us. Shit. From end to end. All over. And the goddamn fucking liberal fascists censoring us everywhere in the last 2 days. We had an emergency fucking 36-hour broadcast. Fuck you. You fucking goddamn degenerate thugs. And fucking Mueller and fucking Comey and fuck you.
Dude, he lost it like Ryan loses it when he's drunk.
Oh my god. And now, I've said this to a couple people now. You know shit's fucked up if Alex Jones is saying fuck these people and they're crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
You know shit's fucked up.
That's when you know it's
That's when
fucked
you
up.
know shit's fucked up.
Like when he's losing his mind and he used to like you, like you've done fucked up, son.
It's sad because I'm like, as I watch it and as funny as it is, I was like, oh shit, I agree with Alex Jones.
Yeah.
How bad is that? Because he's not lying, dude. The liberals fucking backed Trump on that.
Oh yeah.
They did. So, you know, fuck them. They're assholes.
It's. You know what?
Just him losing his shit and then spitting that. Whoever edited that video, by the way.
Oh yeah. By the, if anyone ever wants to look that up, it is actually called Alex Jones melts down after being cucked by Donald Trump. Hashtag MAGA. That's it. That's so good though. That's my favorite thing. Like
When he goes, fuck him and fuck his family.
Jesus.
I want to see Trump, because now you know he's gonna have something. He's gonna fire back at Alex Jones now. Alex Jones is a crazy person. I've never liked him. Ask anybody. I've never liked Alex Jones.
Guess we could throw him on the fake news pile.
I've spoken out against him quite often. And they'll, like, people will pull up all these times where he's, you know,
Crazy Alex Jones.
yeah, that's probably what. Hothead. He'll have a new one. He'll be,
Oh yeah.
Hothead Alex Jones.
Oh yeah. Or nutcase or some shit like that.
I gave up. There's I found one yesterday on YouTube. It was just an extended video of this.
Oh really?
Like before he goes on the rant. I mean, he's like talking about, like, he like, kind of starts bringing up about his recent
like his family?
yeah. He was like,
Oh, that's the next video. Ooh.
okay, maybe it was after this. But yeah, he starts going into, like, I gave up my kids for Trump. Like, I was like, oh boy,
Ooh,
he is
shit.
really, like, he is really not happy with Donald Trump.
Yeah, I understand why you're upset now, pal.
It's so funny though.
That's fucked
That's
up.
so funny.
Oh my god.
Alex Jones is really just one day he's gonna fully snap and just be out in the streets in his underwear, being like, "They're after us."
Like that fucking one politician who was out, like, eventually lost his mind. And they found him out, like, on a street corner jerking off.
Yeah,
Remember that guy?
I don't think Alex Jones will do anything that weird. I think he's just gonna be out screaming at people,
Oh, they're gonna fucking, like,
possibly shoot himself in the middle of a crowded, like a big crowd.
like Bud Dwyer himself.
Bud Dwyer, just Alex Jones would be like,
Oh no, dude! They're gonna feed him LSD until he's fucking insane, set him free on the world. He's gonna be out there tugging off on a street corner.
Joe Rogan needs to call Alex Jones.
Oh, for real.
He needs to call Alex Jones right now.
He needs to get
It's
Alex
off.
Jones back in that fucking
Yes, he
studio.
does.
Eddie Bravo needs to stay the fuck home.
Don't bring Eddie Bravo.
For the love
But
of
get
Christ.
him even higher and drunker than last time, and just let him go.
Yeah.
Let him go about
Let
how
him
he
cry.
fucking- Trump was sent here from a different dimension to fucking kill all of us.
If you knew what I knew, Joe.
I've got the papers. I've got the articles. Because that was his old thing. That's what he used to always do. I've got the articles.
What are you doing with said articles?
I've got the documents.
Where did you get these
That's what he
documents?
used to say. I've,
Bus station.
I've seen the documents.
I've seen the
Donald Trump is a lizard. He's been sent here from a different dimension. From the dimension where, what did he say about the fucking child molesting?
Oh
That
my
crazy
god.
shit he said.
The interdimensional child
Child
molester.
molesters.
Oh, let's see if I can find Alex Jones's craziest shit. He's amazing, and like I did.
Oh, dude, there's literally hours of footage if you're gonna look for crazy shit.
There's one of him crying that comes up. Now.
I love that it's just Alex Jones, April 16th, 2000. That was yesterday. I was thinking it was the 15th when he went on that rant, right? Yeah, because it was Sunday.
Crazy rant compilation.
Oh,
Let's see what we
Jesus.
got here. Dude.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Shit.
Today I want to show you my awesome new Wix web.
I'm sorry, everyone. My bad. We don't need to listen to the goddamn
Skip the ad.
commercial. I'm sorry. Oh shit.
The site of general conspiracy theories. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 ridiculous Alex
The
Jones
top
moments.
10.
He loves defrauding the bitches. He loves slapping them upside the head and having them beg him.
It's
Beg him
Obama
for
with
more.
Joker
Before
makeup
we
on.
begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list,
Jesus
we're
Christ.
looking at some of Jones' most outrageous and unbelievable conspiracies and
Oh,
bizarre
fuck
rants.
this. I just want to see
Yeah.
him.
You're done
I just
drinking
want
your
to see
little
him.
juices.
Yeah, just
Well,
look through this shit.
you're ready to go
Watch
out and
Mojo.
have
It's
a
just going to be
baby.
a top 10 list, and they're
Number 10,
They're gonna fucking
Pizzagate.
stall.
Anthony Weiner is going to be investigated.
it's going to be
for
all
child
edited, and it's
porn.
not even going to be.
Yeah,
just gonna
I don't
edit
need that
clips.
shit. I need him fucking like.
I need like a 2-minute just compilation of just
Yeah.
him going berserk.
We'll work on that. That's something else. That's something new we'll bring to the show now that we have this audio capability now. We could.
What
That,
a wild man.
oh my god, he's so fucking insane, dude.
He's out of his mind.
I
He's
would.
completely out of his mind. I don't understand. We've talked about this before, and I just don't understand how people take him seriously. How
Alex
can
Jones
you?
or Trump?
Oh, good point. Both.
Like, when I flip through pages and I see people still standing up for Trump,
It's baffling, isn't it? Because
Oh,
a lot of people. Have,
you're not paying attention.
Yeah, a lot of people have fucking jumped that ship because they see what the fuck train wreck he is.
Oh, sir, that's just negligence on your part. I'm not telling you
That's
that.
sheer stupidity. I'm sorry to be that real, but there's no other word to describe it. Stupidity.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that you need to go jump on the Hillary train, but what I'm saying is
No, that's the last thing I'm telling you to do.
we need to look at a third option and start taking that seriously.
It's also sad when a lot of the liberals now are just like, they're not really too fond of Hillary either.
No,
That's pretty bad.
and you shouldn't be. She's terrible. But at the same time, man, fucking, would it be any worse with Hillary? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know how I could. I don't really know. I don't know how to answer that.
the
Wouldn't be
same
be-
shit's probably.
It wouldn't be better
No,
if that makes any sense. It wouldn't be better.
I feel like the same shit would be going on, but I wouldn't have to listen to her personal
It'd
life.
be less sneaky,
Yes,
or it would be more sneaky. Rather, I'm sorry, because he's just a fucking
Lunatic.
He's a dipshit. She would just be. She'd be smiling as she just was
Yeah.
fucking.
bomb.
Yeah. It would just be straight up lies. At least he doesn't fucking come out and lie.
No,
I mean, he lies, but he's pretty fucking straightforward.
lies,
like-
but
like
not
we've-
about that shit.
Yeah, like we've said a couple weeks ago about at least having him being the face of America, and he just says whatever diarrhea comes out of his mouth. At least for people like us that do what we do, at least we can know we can get away without. We
Yeah.
can be more unapologetic because of him.
Oh yeah,
That's one of the only benefits.
The only thing, like, he's just reaffirming my freedom of speech.
Right. Right.
And, like, I thank you for that one, because things were getting like real fucking tense there for a minute.
That's the one thing. He's a savage. He's a savage.
Oh, he's a savage bitch.
But he's just a fucking moron.
I couldn't be in a room with him because, like, if there's one person I could fist.
Oh, I
fight-
would kill him. I would
Oh.
go and be able to be in a room. Just his sheer fucking arrogance. I would just want to hit him.
And people like, I've gotten into arguments with people like when I've bashed him, like, oh, you just don't like him because you. I'm like, no, listen, I haven't liked him since like I've seen the man.
Yeah, I've never.
This has
once liked-
nothing to do with his
this has
presidency.
nothing to do with this. I've never liked.
Before he's like even uttered the words running for president, like I didn't like him. I thought he's a fucking piece of shit for what he did to the fucking unions.
He's been a douchebag for years. It's not been. It's not any new news that he was a douchebag. He's always
No.
been a douchebag.
He's terrible. And the fact that people
That
don't
shit.
understand that, like,
He tore all down those ghettos. Fucking, you know what I mean. It's also been it's been common knowledge that he's a fucking blatant racist too.
oh yeah.
You know.
Well, the thing that pisses me off is because I'm very pro-union, and what he did to those workers that, like, the plumbers and electricians and everything that worked on his towers and then filed bankruptcy so he didn't have to pay those
'em,
people.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked up, man. You can't do that and then tell us about rebuilding jobs. You're the part of the reason there's not fucking jobs. Even saying, do you know how many people you put out of business from doing that?
He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck.
That's disgusting.
It is disgusting. I mean, he's done shady business deals. I mean, I don't want to say I won't acknowledge him being an intelligent. Some people are like, he's got to be smart. He's a successful businessman.
He's not.
I really don't think he is. He went off like sheer gut feelings and shit and got lucky, is my opinion. Because think about the fucking flaw or the flops that he's had.
Most everything.
The Trump University, he's still in court. He's still fighting over that.
Oh, he's been fighting over that one for a minute.
Didn't they settle? I think I saw
I think some of it, I think.
It's like 25 mil. I thought I saw,
But
which is
whatever-
chump change for him.
Yeah, whatever it is, that isn't enough.
Trump steaks. I mean, I can literally just list
Trump steaks.
Trump steaks, Trump University. I think he had Trump stores, like department stores.
Trump thong.
Trump suits. That was a thing. He actually had his own suit line.
Gross.
This is all failed, obviously.
Patty's thongs.
Patty's
yeah,
thong.
Patty's thongs. What?
Why are you wearing? Because I'm trying to turn you on.
Let's shift gears, all right, and talk about
Let's get less depressing.
let's talk about how awesome Hulu is.
We're a comedy based
Yes.
podcast after all. Can't sit and bitch all the time.
Yeah, like we just that's what we do. We go into our room once a week and just yell about things we don't like that we don't fully understand. Anyways, I recently said fuck Comcast, slashed my bill, got Hulu, and if you've ever fucking wondered about Hulu, goddamn, cancel your fucking Netflix and get Hulu if you have to. Better. It's if you're looking for like TV, like all your Fox shit, because I only got it because I wanted to watch Sunny because I'm fucking tired of not watching it. But it has ABC's programming, Comedy Central, like I was telling you earlier. It has the old Nicktoons on it.
Oh, really?
It has like fucking Doug and Hey Arnold and Rugrats and shit like that.
Yeah, Netflix is lacking a lot of things.
Yeah, it's like getting worse. I think that
I think there is Nickelodeon shit on Netflix, but it isn't just movies. I don't think there's any shows.
Nothing good. It's all new shit.
If there are TV shows,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, because I know I've seen like,
There's like 19 different kinds of Power Rangers on there. I know that because Xander watches it.
yeah, but I mean, I don't even have a nostalgia for the Power Rangers.
I don't either. Like I watched like
I liked it when I was a kid, but like that movie that came out, what was it, last year?
yeah.
That totally bombed. Like,
My kids liked it.
surprise, surprise. I'm not surprised it bombed.
So that's why I still haven't watched Last Jedi, is because when I asked Gavin about it, he was like, "It's okay."
It's hot garbage.
Yeah,
It's hot garbage.
I might
don't-
try it, but
I mean, some people's argument is like, "Whoa, it's new. They went in a different direction." I'm
Let's
not
make it
arguing. I'm
good.
not arguing that. I'm just saying some of the it's hot garbage. There's so much fucking inconsistencies in it. For by now, I think we may have spoiled this when we had Corey on, but the part when Leia was literally flying through space, what the fuck was that?
I still haven't seen it.
I know, but I'm pretty sure I've told you. Definitely, we told you about it. She gets like blown up, and like ends up floating through space, and uses the Force to keep herself alive, and fly through space, landing safely back inside the spaceship.
Did she die in this movie?
No, it would have been perfect right then to kill her off, just because that would and just kept Luke alive.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they going to do with this last movie? This trilogy has been a fucking train wreck.
And it's sad that The Force Awakens is the best one so far.
I have to watch both of them to decide that now, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I can look at The Last Jedi and tell it's not as good. Number
Force
one, because
Awakens-
it doesn't look like a goddamn Star Wars movie.
The only reason The Force Awakens is good is because it's A New Hope retold and with better technology.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason you could say it's.
But it also looked like a Star Wars movie.
This one did look like a Star Wars movie. It was just the decisions, the decision making done in it was fucking stupid.
It's always a bad sign when your director gets fired before it comes out.
Oh, he didn't get fired. He got fired from the next movie.
Yeah.
I don't think he exactly got fired either. The guy that got fired was some other director.
It was Ryan Johnson or whatever his name is.
No, he didn't. It was the guy that was supposed to do the next one was, I can't remember what he worked on. It's the guy from Jurassic World, I think, that did the new Jurassic Park movies.
Mm-hmm.
He got fired, and then I think they kind of went over Ryan Johnson's head and just like didn't even offer it to him, and just went straight to Abrams.
No, because I'm pretty sure they signed this dude on to do The Last Jedi and complete the trilogy. And
I know I thought that at first, but I'm pretty sure there was a dude that, I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it's the Jurassic Park guy. They fired him and replaced him with Abrams. And they kind of just they skipped right over Ryan Johnson. They didn't even ask him or consider him.
I'm not sure.
So, I mean, either way, they weren't confident in his work.
No,
So,
and definitely whoever did Solo is not getting that job.
well, like what, didn't it go through like 13 different director changes anyways?
Yeah, didn't they settled on Ron Howard? And here's the fucked up thing: Solo looks better to me than Rogue One or The Last Jedi ever did.
Yeah,
And
it looks
it
good,
look-
but I know it's going to be stupid.
And it looks to me it looks god awful.
It's going to be unnecessary and uninteresting. I really think.
Like the second
Unless
trilogy.
they touch base with if they get into like where this is kind of like comic lore, where Han actually had a life before he met all them.
Yeah, I don't need that.
I mean, unless they get in that and talk about that. I mean, but I'm not gonna go see it. I'm not interested.
No, nope. I want no part of that. Oh, Hulu. Yeah, awesome. Get rid of Netflix. Good Hulu.
Hello.
Hello. Dude. Oh, God. Let's see what else is in the news this week. One dead after jet blows an engine. Woman nearly sucked out. I'll bite.
What did? I guess I'll just let you read
Alright.
through the article first.
All right, we'll do the. Here's the original story. A Southwest Airlines jet blew an engine at 32,000 feet and got hit by a shrapnel that smashed a window, setting off a desperate scramble by passengers to save a woman from getting sucked out. One person died and 7 others were injured. Travelers said fellow passengers dragged the unidentified woman back in as the sudden decompression of the cabin pulled her partway through the opening.
Holy
Jesus fuck. I'm suing the shit out of you.
Well, spoiler warning: they updated. She died.
The pilot of the plane, a twin-engine Boeing 737, bound from New York to Dallas with 149 people aboard, took it into a rapid descent, made an emergency landing in Philadelphia as passengers using oxygen masks that dropped from the ceiling said their prayers and braced for impact. Jesus. I just remember holding my husband's hand, and we just prayed and prayed and prayed, said the passenger Amanda Borman of New York. And the thoughts that were going through my head, of course, were about my daughters, just wanting to see them again and give them a big hug so they wouldn't grow up without parents. Another passenger, Alfred Tomlinson.
They wouldn't grow up to be Batman.
Right? You're impeding your kids from being awesome. Sorry to tell you. Alfred Tomlinson of Corpus Christi, Texas, said a man in the cowboy hat rushed forward a few rows to grab that lady to pull her back in. She was out of the plane. He couldn't do it by himself, so another gentleman came over and helped get her back in the plane, and they got her. Another passenger, Eric Zilbert, an administrator with the California Education Department, said from her waist above, she was outside of the plane. Fuck you. All right? That's... Oh, Jesus Christ. Passengers commented on one of the pilots for her cool-headed handling of the emergency. She walked through the aisle and talked with passengers to make sure they were okay after the plane touched down. She has nerves of steel, that lady. I applaud her, Tomlinson said. I'm going to send her a Christmas card. I'm going to tell you that. With a gift certificate for getting me on the ground. She was awesome. Let's see. Anything else important? I just, like, how the hell did that fucking happen?
See, it's shit like this is why I'm just like, nope to flying.
Well, this
Because
sound
like a couple years ago when I flew, I went out west. And after the plane ride home, I was like, I could do this. And then I read shit like this, and I'm just like, I'm good.
Yeah, never, ever, ever again.
But really, realistically, it's like 1 in a million chance this shit happens.
See,
But I just like, yeah, I sit in there and I dwell on it. I'm like, what if I'm that 0.001% chance it's me? You know what I mean?
and
I'm on that.
and I
foot.
know my luck. I've met me. I know it's gonna be me.
It's gonna be
Definitely, like without a doubt, it's gonna be me.
Because like they say, which is, it's true. You're way more likely to crash and die on the way to the airport than dying in a plane crash.
Very true.
But it still fucks with me because I'm just like, what if? I always had that what if in my head.
Well,
I'm
I've
just
never
like,
flown as an adult.
You haven't?
No,
I mean,
I'm assuming it's not that cool.
no, I enjoy flying.
Really?
It's just it's that shit is what freaks me out. Once I'm in the air, it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, flying's a hassle. It's getting to the airport. You got to show up early. You have to show up early always. And then baggage checking and shit like that.
Oh shit! Which airline does Steven work for? Is that Southwest?
What is this one? Southwest?
Mm-hmm.
I think he does work for Southwest.
Oh damn! I wonder what he'd know. I probably shouldn't ask him because they'll say something fucked up about it.
Might have to get a hold of him afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that is the one he works for.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. I should know.
I don't know. I'm just glad he wasn't there.
Well, he doesn't fly. He works at the airport
Yeah.
for Southwest.
Like
I mean, I don't
customer relations.
think he flies.
I think he goes places. I see that
Well,
all
he
the time.
he gets like crazy discounts and shit.
Man, that must be the life, though.
It's a cool gig. I think he's got a cool gig.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, that's why I don't. It's shit like that is why I'm fucking nervous of flying.
Oh, just like because they're not inspecting that
'Cause
totally.
like I said,
it's probably people
well, I
like you
always-
and us
I
like
always
checking
think
over
like-
the
like
plane
they-
when they get
well,
back.
it's routine,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh yeah, it's the same as it was the last 1,000 times I've done this. You know
That
what I mean?
dry rotted hose can handle one more flight.
Well, I mean, and then because we've all worked places where it's like it's a bit just like it's holding up, and then you have there's always one dickhead that has to make the decision. That's like, well, it's on the budget. We should just wait for another couple
Yeah.
weeks, and then it ends up failing.
Well, we're retiring it next year anyway, so.
Yeah, fuck it. Then it crashes and kills fucking hundreds of people. Whoops! God damn it!
Did you see this one? I forgot to tell you about this. Stormy Daniels released a picture of a man she says threatened her. What does that look like to you?
Sketch?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Who
What's
do you
that?
think that looks like?
I think it looks like Tom Brady.
Why would he threaten her?
I don't know, but it looks like Tom Brady.
It
Doesn't
doesn't like Tom Brady.
You don't think it looks like Tom Brady?
No.
Dude, I saw it earlier with a picture next to Tom Brady. It looks
Who's
just...
Lois?
I don't know, probably
Do
whoever.
do people sign their police sketches?
Probably. You wouldn't sign yours if you're doing some
No, it's
awesome
my
policing?
job.
That's the man that raped you? Lois. 4/8/18. Damn, Lois.
It's literally signed.
Does that say 5'4" to 6
Let
foot
me
tall?
let me see something. Maybe she talked to somebody. Maybe this isn't a police sketch.
No, that's her fucking police sketch. Oh my god. Now I want to find the one with, dude. I don't even know why they keep going after her. Like, we know he gave her money. Fucking leave that poor bitch alone.
He paid it off. He paid her off before the election was over.
Oh yeah.
His attorneys did. That's why they're on. That's why they're going down in deep shit right now.
It's all a big fucking quagmire at this point, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But I can't flip through any of this shit because, like, I don't know what's it all just goes back to Trump, unfortunately. It's either Trump or like Taylor Swift. Did that fucking Ready Player One movie ever come out?
Yeah, it's out.
Did anyone go see it?
I didn't go see it. I've not even read anything about it. It doesn't seem very interesting to me.
No.
I'm sure it's going to make like a cajillion dollars because Spielberg did it.
I don't even know that, man. Like, I think it's going to be really hard for him to get back into the fucking green on this one. Because, like, that budget, I think, was, like,
I'm sure it was something fucking
astronomical.
out of this world.
And then, like, there is no buzz because that movie looked gay as hell. In the worst way possible. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say gay as hell. What are you reading?
Speaking of gay as hell, I was infatuated by this George Michael's last boyfriend. I'll sell Star's possessions to survive.
Jesus.
Is he hurting real bad? Maybe
Well, the AIDS
Maybe don't-
cocktails cost a lot.
maybe don't live above your means.
Right?
I don't understand this. I don't understand when like famous people have to like start doing like crazy shit because, well, then sell the house, sell the fucking mansion. I know it sucks, but then like, if you're sitting on fucking $250 million, that should be able to last you forever.
Oh, yeah.
You're just gonna have to change your lifestyle.
Let's see. George Michael's final partner has left fans of the late singer perturbed and angry after he posted a string of tweets in which he has said he was prepared to sell any of Michael's former possessions and speak with the press for money as he struggles to survive financially after his long-term lover's death. In the emotional series of tweets, 44-year-old hairdresser
This is why.
Fadi Fawaz, who was Michael's boyfriend for the last 7 years of his life, and the person who discovered his body on Christmas Day 2016, wrote, "I am done with being respectful towards George Michael or the rest.
And no, I won't get a job. You fucking literal, I'm sorry for the lack of better word, cocksucker. Because I won't get a job. So sell his fucking things. See, this is...
That's a really faggy thing to do. I'm sorry. Like, I want to hurt this man emotionally.
That's probably one of these things. It's fucking, I deserve to live this way.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, fucking, your paycheck died, and now you're going to have to go get a job.
Here, I'm going to
And
read
no,
some of
I
his
won't
tweets.
get a job.
George Michael, items for sale. If you're interested, please let me know. It's a way so I can survive till we solve the problems with his family and lawyer. Since I'm left with no help and since no one is human anymore, I'm willing to sell any story as well. I'm done with being respectful towards George Michael or the rest. I will fight for my right from George Michael till the last day of my life, and no, I won't get a job. As reported in March, the Laystar's possessions were among items being seized from Fawaz after he failed to pay off a $700 debt.
$700? Like, how fucking broke is this dude?
Right?
No, I think he's just being a little bitch and just being an asshole.
Man, he is. Man.
What do you mean? He's probably. Oh my god. I bet he was left shit in the will, and he's not happy about it.
Yeah, like
'Cause he
someone
didn't
else
get it.
got something.
Sorry, you weren't fucking married, and his actual family. He left more shit. Jesus Christ.
He probably wanted all of it and probably only got some of it, and he's throwing a fucking fit.
What a fucking dickhead. I won't even go get a job. I don't deserve to get a job.
I don't have to work. Working's for poor
I shouldn't
people.
have. No, it shouldn't have to work.
Working's for poor people, and I'm a rich person that just doesn't have any money right now. Oh, God. Blake and Gwen perform a No Doubt song together. No, thanks. I'm good. Let's go into UFC fucking news. Because that's the fucking... That's a cool thing that happened. Because we haven't talked about Justin Gaethje actively trying to get goddamn CTE. It was a good weekend for fights, but yeah, you want a loss. Oh, good. Man, nothing cool happened this week either. Shit. What else we got coming up?
What was that?
Which one? What'd you see?
Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. Paul, I saw someone with Paul Daly and Dana White, but for doing less than what McGregor is charged. Well, you didn't bring him any money, dick. That's why.
Right.
That's why McGregor's not fucking banned for life. You're not a cash cow. He is. Why would he ban Conor McGregor?
Dude, how what are you gonna do if he's a felon?
That's why this shit might be serious, man. He might go to fucking jail.
Like, because if he's a felon, he can't come back in the country.
No.
What are you gonna?
Dana will have what fight over there? His fight. He'll fucking do whatever.
He might fight once a year when they go over there. You know what I mean?
He's only got one more fight left, anyways.
And-
He's a douche. He's overstayed his welcome.
yeah.
You should have fucking fought months ago. I mean, at least for me, to win me back.
Listen,
You should have not win me back, but to keep me. You should have fought months ago. But you're a bloated fucking dickhead.
It won't even take much to get me back on the
And I
train.
don't even fucking listen. I get the whole Khabib smacked his bro, and that's why. But like, it's a fucking cry for. You just want attention. You're one of those things. Like, I get it. You're pissed because what Khabib did. No, then go after Khabib. Like, Rose almost fucking backed out of the fight because it fucked her up mentally.
You almost ruined the entire weekend.
I mean, like, could you imagine? Rogan said this, and he's right. Could you imagine if there's a couple people that got cut up? Could you imagine if it was Rose's window and she got fucked up? Little cute girl like Rose, you know what
You're
I mean?
a fucking monster. You're
No,
never
I
fucking
mean, like,
fighting again.
He would have Dana would have banned him. Number one, he probably for sure would be going to prison.
Oh,
or
yeah.
jail, whatever the fuck. He'd be a felon.
Oh, you're done now.
He would be done. So he's lucky. He's lucky where he threw that fucking dolly at that
Yeah.
he didn't hit Rose.
And even like, if
Plus,
that's,
she has a belt. She's a champion.
yeah.
Like, it's not that he would be fucked.
Oh yeah. And she's a 115-pound girl.
Well, she's a little girl.
Yeah. you're gonna hit.
It could have really fucked her up.
You're gonna hit adorable Rose Namajunas.
Yeah,
You
that's what
piece of shit.
That's what Rogan said. I mean, she's a cute
Oh, dude, I would.
cute little girl.
Like, we're done after that point. Like, I'm almost done now. Like, it's not going to take me much to get me back on the fucking Connor train. But until you fight, I don't give a shit about what you're doing. You're a fucking show penny. I don't care about your fucking personal life. If you're not fighting,
Not
you're,
anymore. I
You're
mean,
just
not
a
anymore.
fucking dickhead that's out in the street being an asshole.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, if you were relevant still, I would see his side of things. But like, dude, you're cunting your way into irrelevance.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
And I use cunting as a verb.
I knew you could do it. I'm so proud of you. Oh, inside Tom Cruise and John Travolta's Scientology feud. See,
Yeah, because didn't Travolta quit a few years ago? Like he was just like, "Fuck this," and left.
I don't know. I don't know if he did or not.
No, it's because it was over his son dying or some shit. It's been a couple years ago now. Because his son died or committed suicide. Some shit. I don't know. So much stuff happens.
Dude,
I can't retain all this stuff.
No, Scientology. Like I think their days are numbered. Like I think members are fleeing now.
Oh, well, especially that Leah Remini's come out and said, "Fuck these people," and it's like exposing them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't hear much about them anymore because they're going down.
Ron Miscavige fucking being on Joe Rogan's fucking show. David Miscavige's father, or however the fuck he pronounced his last name. I might even have them backwards.
Was that guy?
Yeah, he had the leader of the Church of Scientology's father on there saying, "Hey, this is bullshit," and this cult took my son.
Competed for favor of Scientology chief David Miscavige.
David Miscavige.
I didn't know whoever the fuck Rogan. I didn't know he had him on. I know he had Leah Remini on.
Oh yeah, this is right around the same time.
Oh really?
Yeah, this is like shortly after he had his
Expose
dad on.
this fucking this cult. It's a cult.
It's absolutely a cult.
Especially the weird shit these celebrities do. Like,
Well, that shit's
Stop.
crazy. Did you see that ad right there?
that's just because it has your location.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
You've never seen ads do this?
No, it's gross.
It's from cookies and stuff. From
It's disgusting. Where are we at?
first of all, have you stopped using Internet Explorer yet?
I have.
Good.
You're welcome.
Don't use that fucking bullshit.
It wasn't Explorer. It was Microsoft Edge.
What's Microsoft Edge?
I don't know. It's their new fucking thing. They don't use Explorer anymore.
It's Internet Explorer.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's their new internet browser.
Yeah.
Internet Explorer. They
Well,
just
they still-
renamed it because everyone knows Internet Explorer is a giant piece of shit.
Oh, it is.
It's fucking.
It's
garbage.
fucking awful.
That's the first thing when I get a new computer. I'm just like this. The only time I use Internet Explorer is to go download Chrome or Firefox.
Right? That's exactly what I did.
I cannot believe you're Microsoft and you would allow your internet browser to be that much of a giant piece of crap. Like it's just it sucks. It's slow. It crashes computers. I just-
it didn't do any of that to me. Like that one didn't. I never really had an issue with it.
I don't know when Firefox when Firefox first came out and I downloaded it, I was just like, I've never went back to Explorer again because I was like, oh my god! First of all, everything's more open source. It's just better
That's how I was on my other computer, but this one I just never bothered.
because you're a piece of shit.
Pretty much. I might have to fucking pause this for a minute.
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, no, fucking Little Caesar is fucking me up.
They tearing you up?
It is. Like, I don't feel good at all. We had Little Caesars before this started. Kind of have the bubble guts.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Let me just one man show it. No, I'm just kidding. Just pause it.
All right. I'll be back in a few minutes.
I'll come back. You'd come back and I'd just be screaming. It's like what? The potty talk.
No, I'm not cutting out the potty talk. Why would I cut out the potty talk? Sorry.
Anyways, breaking news. I found out while you were taking explosive diarrhea. Barbara Bush died.
Aw.
Yeah, no one cares.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Satan's mother.
Satan's mother. The first springer of destruction.
If only. Hold on, I'm gonna attempt an HW fucking attemption. George Jeb.
No, you ain't got that one, sir. Apparently, you forgot what he sounds like.
I do forget what he sounds like. He sounds like this. Because didn't he have a stroke? I don't know. I just thought.
Are you talking about senior?
Yeah, senior.
Ah,
HW.
yeah.
Daddy Bush.
Daddy Bush.
I didn't see how she died though. Old age. I mean, 1,000.
She was, she
1,000.
was 92.
No, she was all right, I guess.
Did she fight to bring attention towards like education or some shit?
Yeah.
Or,
I mean,
eh.
Daddy Bush was a piece of shit.
Obviously, she should have, went that way at home. Wasn't it weird? Like, didn't he adopt that weird accent?
Who? W?
Yeah. W.
W. Well, I mean, they
he-
lived in Texas though.
He was raised in Connecticut.
I
though.
know it was weird, but he's lived in Texas for a long time. Sometimes you can just pick up on accents.
Do you think we speak with an accent?
We do. We just don't realize it.
Really?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a Pittsburgh twang, or maybe even
Like a little bit of a fucking West Virginia inspired
fucking-
draw.
yeah.
Hey, get down.
But
goddamn
I'm
bitch.
sure we have a little bit of the Pittsburgh accent.
Oh, I guarantee it. I say yins all the time.
Yeah, yins.
Yins.
You know what? You know what I
nah.
didn't tell you about? I wanted to talk to you about. Did you know Fleetwood Mac fired Lindsey Buckingham?
Yeah, I saw that.
No one will talk and say why though.
Really?
Yeah, because it's been like a week ago now.
I don't think anyone fucking cares because who goddamn wants to go see Fleetwood Mac at this point?
True, but I mean, like, how the hell do you fire Lindsey Buckingham? They had to fight. I was worried at first that I hope he's not sick.
Yeah.
But from what I'm seeing, that people are thinking it's disagreements with this tour they're going on.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why are they touring?
that was the whole thing. That's why when I saw it, because I knew that they were about to go on tour. That's why I was like, holy shit, they fired him. Because if they weren't doing anything, I'd be like, well, who fucking cares
Yeah.
that they fired him? But
Yeah.
yeah, they're about to go on some huge tour, and they just fired him.
Probably because
I'm sure it's money issues.
yeah, I guarantee goddamn it.
That has to be. When you're a band at that age, that's all it's ever.
Yeah, you're not there because you love doing it. You're doing it. You're there because money.
True.
Fucking
I'm sure it's not gotten to the point where Stevie was like, you know what? You know what I mean?
yeah.
'Cause I mean, they were together for a while, and then they stayed in the band anyways after they broke up.
Did you see CKY's going on tour?
No.
Yeah, they're going on tour with Slaves.
That's strange.
I know. And then on top of that, why would you want to fucking bring Johnny Craig's train wreck ass out on tour? You're just asking for like. You're asking to lose an opening act. You're like, say you have a 30-date tour. If you want to do like 23 of those days without that your opening act, then that's who you take. I
don't know if I'd go see Fleetwood. I don't know if I'd see CKY again.
Why?
I guess they're not old.
No. Oh, they're
They all
slightly
still
older
drink?
than us. Oh yeah.
Because I saw him once at Mr. Smalls, and it was a fucking badass show.
Was it?
Yeah. Jess walked on stage with a case of Yingling. It was
Deal. Well, I kind of want to see them without Darren Miller.
yeah. That'd be interesting to see him again.
Like, I kind of want to see Johnny Craig before he dies. But, like...
They were a sweet shows when I saw CKY, and I saw Slaves at no, I didn't see Slaves. Never mind. Who did I see at Warped Tour 2 years ago?
I don't remember.
It was a band you liked that you recommended.
Oh, Amorosa.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they were awesome.
But I was thinking of something. I was thinking of a different band that went on before Amorosa. That it's a band that I thought I mistook it for Slaves. It's not.
No.
They were an English act, but they were pretty cool. But anyways, not to cut you off.
here or there. I forget what the fuck else I was gonna say. I don't even remember. I don't know. I was looking at like bands touring this year, and there's like nothing really I want to see. Like
If you see the lineup for Post Gazette or whatever the fuck it's called
Yeah.
now, it is like I was like I will not see any of these concerts.
I'm like, yeah, that was hot dog shit, man.
yeah.
I'm good.
Normally, I mean, it's been getting progressively worse, but normally there's like a handful that I'm like, oh, I would go see that. I would go see that.
Yeah.
I can't think of one. There may have been one decent one that stood out to me. No, I don't think. Warped Tour caught my eye, but I'm not going to Warped Tour
No.
because that lineup's fucking. What a pathetic lineup for their going away. You know what I mean?
Dude, you could have cut half the bands off that fucking show and got really, really good bands.
Yeah.
And made this awesome.
What's this? I mean, it could be that the bands weren't willing to do whole tours, but like the
Or it
select,
could be
the
you have
selected-
8 stages to fill because of your sponsors.
Yeah, but the selected dates were like, if you're here and on this date, blah blah will be here.
Yeah.
But fuck you for the next city over the next day because they won't be there.
And every band I wanted to see
Aren't going to be in
No.
Pittsburgh. No.
No, they show up like the day after.
I think what was in Pittsburgh. I think it's like Flogging Molly. Who gives a shit about Flogging Molly?
I think the Used might be there and Under
Pittsburgh,
Oath.
really?
And Under Oath. I've seen
don't-
Under Oath 3 times. I'm good.
I don't fucking care.
Well, yeah, I'm not anymore.
I don't fucking. What a shame that whole thing turned to.
And
It was so cool when we were kids, and then now what it's turned into is just a fucking giant corporate fest
yeah.
with fucking not punk rock music. It's like pop bullshit half the time. That, like, oh, it's terrible.
And listen, there is room for pop there.
Sure, but I mean, like the
but-
whole purpose of it, is just ridiculous. The whole purpose of the original idea of it was a punk rock tour, and then like anything else in America, it's just become bloated with fucking. It's been all about the money.
Oh, absolutely. And like I said, you could have cut this tour in half. Like, you could have cut half the bands off this fucking roster.
To get the better bands on for longer and actually sell fucking tickets.
Yeah, I would have gladly taken 4 stages over 8 if you're stacking it with fucking good bands.
Giving that nostalgia feeling. So
Yes.
like old Warped Tour goers would come back. Because
Yes.
most people shit, dude. I even think the kids just go just to go.
Just because it's the name.
Right. Because everyone goes to Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I'm not trying. First of all, I'm not that old, so I'm not that out of the loop of what new music is. When I go somewhere and I'm like, who the fuck are any of these bands?
Right.
You know what I mean?
They all sound the same.
They all
and
sound the
it's not
same.
good.
It's all some. Yeah, it's not good.
I think people have a hard time admitting when like something's not good. Sometimes.
The one that X Fest is there, and the only reason I saw that was because Jack White's there. But that's the only one I would even consider just for him, because I'm sure X Fest is normally a hot pile of dog shit too.
It's gonna be Jack White and then a Green Day cover band playing 3 songs over and over again for an hour and a half.
I'm not crazy about White's solo stuff. It's all right. I prefer the Dead Weather or the Rack on Tours.
I prefer
The Rack on Tours is my favorite thing he does.
Oh, absolutely.
The Dead Weather's sick too, but
It's a little too abstract.
his solo stuff's just like. I liked it at first, and then the more I listened to it, especially his newer stuff, it's like, wow, you're just kind of trying to be like Christina Aguilera now.
Ew, really? What
Yeah,
do you
like-
mean?
I mean, it's done in his style, but it's very poppy, and it's just like you just want to be like, what are you gonna just change your name just to Just Jack eventually? Like that's the vibe I get from some of his music now.
Oh, really?
It's kind of just turned me off from his solo stuff.
I don't know.
Even think about like some of his bigger songs, like Lazaretto, which is sick riff, but it just goes over and over again, and I'm like, oh, he's doing this pop thing now.
That's
like,
not
it's
like
his
a
st-
pop thing. I think he's just out of ideas and he got stale.
I think it's I think it's a pop thing. He's going for this whole pop approach where it's.
Well,
I don't know. That's just
the
how, that's
entire
just the
riff thing became a cliche thing there for a while too.
Yeah,
Like especially like as much as they hate the comparison, like the Black Keys are very riff oriented,
yeah.
and honest to God, it's hard to fucking put out an album full of like choruses and verses full of riffs. You only have so many in your head.
And I know we've talked about this before, but the Black Keys, as much as I prefer their later catalog to their earlier stuff, even I have to be in the mood for them. Because even when you listen to Turn Blue, I can only listen. It's just like God. It's still just them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That
And it's just like-
album definitely has to be background noise. You know what I
It's
mean?
a great album.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
And Brothers is good too, but it's still, when you hear it enough times, you still kind of hear like their early stuff, and it's like there's that stupid fucking just bluesy stuff that we play over and over and over and over and over again.
I like bluesy stuff though.
I do too, but like we've talked about, that the early stuff is just the same thing over and over again until they started to figure out.
Oh, it's the producer.
Yeah, when they started to add a little bit more soul and shit into it. It's just
A bass.
a bass, yes. But think about. It's weird because you can make that same argument with the White Stripes, but I can go back and listen to the White Stripes' first album and love it and not be bored with it because it was something just a little bit more raw about them compared to the Black Keys. Is just like I could go fucking find any band from the '60s that sounded like this. Whereas the White Stripes were just more of like. They kind of had like the same vibe, but it's like more garage, like a garage rock sound.
You know what? I prefer the Black Keys over the White Stripes.
I probably do too, but I find more enjoyment in their early stuff when it was just raw, just fucking drum, guitar.
Like if I were to flip through like either of
Dan
their
Auerbach's
catalogs,
a fucking overrated though. He's overrated.
absolutely.
Jack White's a better songwriter than he is. He definitely is.
In some aspects.
Because Dan relies on Patrick too. Like Jack didn't need Meg White. He needed her to just go. That's all he needed her for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's admitted that. That's all he needed her for.
Yeah, and I think that was his downfall too. That was the shortcoming of that band. Is that she sucked.
She sucked, and I think she didn't want to do it anymore. And I think he was just done with it too. I was sad when they did go away, but now looking back at it, I'm not sad they're gone.
No.
There was only because he's done so much better stuff. Like him being in a full band, it was like, oh, this is where he needs to be.
Yes.
The Raconteurs and the Dead Weather.
It makes me think the White Stripes weren't much more than just a novelty act.
The Dead Weather's interesting. I love them because it's him. It sounds like him, but it's different. It's more the Raconteurs sounds like the White Stripes as a full band. That's what the Raconteurs
With another brain in the band.
right, because that one dude, his buddy, that's a big
Yeah.
songwriter in the group. But it really reminds me of the White Stripes as a full band, as a 4-piece.
Yeah. Which sounds way better.
Sounds way better. Yeah, I agree.
The Dead Weather, I like it because I like his drumming style.
He's a sick drummer.
Yeah, he did really well
He's
in
a
that band.
sick drummer.
Like, I was impressed.
Yeah, I'm impressed by his drumming.
But I think that was the bright spot of that band.
It's just funny to me. It's just like, why didn't you just record your own drums in the White Stripes and just have, well, Meg would never be able to do it. And
No.
just hire a guy, but the whole thing was at the time, it was no budget, clearly. But it is kind of funny to look back and just be like, God, he really didn't need her at all. He could have just done it and fucking hired a guy to
Yeah.
tour with him.
It would have been way easier.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't. It was lightning in a bottle.
It was because it was an image. They were an image too.
Yeah, it was
wasn't just-
very.
It was Jack and Meg.
It was aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
That's,
But the
and-
Dead Weather
and
is
it
good.
worked.
Because Alison Mozart is Moss Hart. I think that's how you say her name.
Mossart, yeah.
Moss Hart. I dig her. She's a really good singer. She's a good lyricist. If you ever listened to the Kills, her band,
Dude, I might have researched it a little.
they're pretty
bit.
sick. You'd probably get into them. I don't think you would love them, but you would like them. You dig a couple of their songs. They're
I can usually find something I like in anyone's catalog.
Yeah, they're like a little bit of a definitely a rock sound with a little bit of a pop sound. I think you'd like them. Kind of like a computery kind of vibe to them too.
See, I don't like that.
But it's not like to the level of Nine Inch Nails.
If it sounds like too machiney, I don't like that shit.
It's not that bad. I would say it's more of like a pop and rock kind of mix.
To check it out.
They're good.
They're swell.
Yeah, they are swell.
Oh man, we've done our hour 10 almost.
An hour 10.
Almost. Yeah.
Wow.
Got anything else to add this week?
I'm glad to be back from my 1 week hiatus.
I'm glad you're back too. I was lonely.
Oh,
Davey,
dude. I would admit, dude, this.
Davey's wonderful, but I miss.
No, listen,
missed
dude,
you.
I would have bombed last week. I would have bombed. I was so irritable. Like I would have brought nothing. It would have been boring because I wouldn't have felt like talking. I would have bombed. Like that's why I was just like, I can't.
It's funny because Davey was just stopping by for a minute, And then like I was
Is that
like,
how it happened? You were just like coming back to the shed.
yeah, it's like, hey, you doing anything right now? And he's like, no. Well, now you are. No, he's a good sport about it. And thank you again, Dave.
He filled in. It was good. I listened to it. He did good.
He's entertaining. I think
I knew he. I mean, once I saw he got Dave, it was fine.
I think he likes being off a leash. The freedom of our format provides.
Yeah, because he wasn't a guest. He was just doing our show, and he
Yeah.
didn't have to be Dave from Midnight Scary.
He was
it was
just-
just Dave Zaneski.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Yeah,
Gets to talk about anything.
right.
Fucking coyotes running around and shit. I think we had to pause that episode like 3 times because things kept happening.
What's the, last week's?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was wild. It was a weird fucking day. But I don't know. We're back on track now. Still coyote.
Dave, you'd be an honorable. I'd be honored if you had to replace me.
Yeah.
I am irreplaceable, though. Let's just be clear.
That you are, my friend. That you are. No, but if you died in like a plane crash, you definitely.
I'm gonna write my
You're-
will. Just get Dave to do it.
You're strongly in consideration.
Just get Dave, or I'm trying to think of him.
Dave's not going to tolerate half my shit. All right.
Just get either Dave or Eric Yoder. Definitely Yoder.
I don't know.
I don't know if
That's a hard decision.
I don't think Yoder's schedule. He could do it 'Cause he would-
regularly. I'd have to.
His work schedule's crazy.
I'd have to record like days out.
Yeah. I know this all. I don't know why.
Like this hypothetical, you not like.
How do we always go with hypotheticals and we just take it and run with it like it's really happening. And we're just- it's
Right,
not
and then
even
we
like-
get mad like when it doesn't work out. Oh, yours is bullshit. It doesn't matter. It's never happening.
No.
But if it did,
But if it did, I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
now if anything happens to me, close the show down. I don't want it to go on anymore.
I'm not gonna do it. If something happened to you, I would definitely do one.
No,
I
I'm
would-
just fucking with you. Keep going.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm serious. Like I'm not gonna do. Modern Savage could happen without me, but it couldn't happen without you. I wouldn't keep doing it. I would keep.
Really?
I would keep podcasting, but I would change the name and do something else. Either do something by myself or find somebody else to record with. Yeah, I wouldn't keep the name.
See, that's weird to me.
Why?
I don't know. 'Cause I never. I guess I don't know. It did. It started with me, so I understand your point of view. Like it's like, there might be like a level of detachment to it that I don't grasp because it's just started out as just me for like 6 episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like all the planning and like the naming it and all that shit. Like I sat there and dwelled on it for like 6 months and like formatting
When did I become permanent? Wasn't it 6?
6 or 7
I
somewhere
think
in
it was
there.
like 6, because that was like a same kind of thing that happened to Dave last week. You just texted me and you were like, someone flailed. Could you come over? And I was just like, yeah. All right.
Yeah. It's usually how it works. It's not hard to get someone to fucking do this.
Right.
It's hard to get someone to do it regularly that has a passion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you might be able to find someone. Peter, I think it quit recording when it went to black. God damn it. We just lost like 2 minutes of really good stuff. Anyways, we're fucking closing this shit down. Now I'm all depressed. God damn it. We've been singing the praises of people.
We were talking about how great it is to keep going, and now just this happened, and now we're just.
I don't even
I think we're gonna get a hit. We're gonna hit 115 and call it a day.
I don't fucking want to do this anymore. Anyways, I don't know where it cut off, but
this is how fast he and I will abandon something.
yeah, this is fucking. We sang its praises for minutes, and then we're like, ugh, this
I don't
is
wanna do this
discouraging.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Anyway, I don't know where it cut off, but thanks again, Dave. Welcome back, you.
I was only gone for a week.
I know, you rapscallion. We'll be back either this weekend, next week, sometime. We'll be back. Love you.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.